What's up, guys? Today we are back at it on my S14. Right now we're taking Chow's S14 to AutoZone so I could get some brake rotors and possibly some hardware.
That's my mistake.
No, I think you're good, dude. Ready? No scrape at all.
No!
Oh yeah, you're not low enough. No luck with AutoZone. They said it was a 2-day wait, so we're gonna try the next part store. Quickly grab lunch at Taco Bell. Let's see if we scrape. Oh, you're mint, dude. This thing won't scrape anywhere. Let's see if we have any luck with O'Reilly's. So O'Reilly's was actually a little bit worse. We might have to get them at Injuku, so we'll see what happens. So, in this video, we have something super special that I've only dreamed about. Got a Wisefab kit on the table here that's actually mine, so we're gonna go ahead and unbox this. So there is an apparent issue here with Wisefab that Caleb has touched upon on his channel numerous times and that we are going to address in this video as well. Let's go ahead and just get this open. This is so cool. This is super exciting. Oh my God! All right, so, wow, the packaging is real. So we have the Wisefab kit here. Hold on, let me just get all this stuff out here. I'll lay it out right here. So these are the knuckles. These are the Wisefab knuckles here, but right here. Oh, look at the tie rods. Look at the offset rack spacers. See these? So here is the real issue. These Wisefab kits, here's the arm. This is the control arm. Where the arm connects to the knuckle, you need to put, I believe Caleb said it was a 10-degree bend on it. So we're gonna have to take these to Injuku and put a 10-degree bend on the edge of the arm. So if this is where it bolts to the car here, and this is where the knuckle is sitting, it technically needs to sit like this, like it needs to be bent. So we're gonna have to do that today. But we have a Wisefab kit and it's awesome, and we're gonna have mad angle, which is dope. All this was made possible because Sicky hooked me up with the kit. So I want you guys to go into the description, click the link, head over to Sicky's channel, give him a like, give him a follow. Now we are currently on our way to Injuku to get the Wisefab arms bent up. Look at that S14 out back, the tan one. Woo! Oh, that thing is mean. Loki looks like Don.
See this thing?
What do you think is in it? Any guesses on the engine?
Yeah.
Think it's a KNX?
SR. Oh my God, that van is the shit.
Look how cute it is. I can see you living in that even far away.
Yeah, whatever. Where did you ended up bending on
this crease.
on that? So it's just this is the front of the car. That's the back. That's the outside.
So we're bending it up.
So if we're bending this one up, then you got to bend
This
that
one up.
that
Yeah,
way.
we got it.
Yeah. All right. So you wanted to do it there?
Yep. Zero this.
Well, here.
Tell me if that tension was zero.
That should be. Is that where you want it with the arm? So, zero?
Yeah, zero. So we're going to 5, right? That's what we did last time?
Years, yeah, I think we went to 5. Because you want to split the difference essentially.
Yep.
Is that hard to bend?
No. It's like jacking up a car.
scary though when you spend all this money.
I know, but it needs to be done.
Halfway there. It says new high score, is that bad? It's like one pump, one full with pull.
You guys gonna do yours?
5.
So 10 extra pumps later, 5 degrees.
So that's, we're splitting the difference, so it's actually 10 degrees. So I'll pull it out, and you guys can see what it looks like.
Look at that.
You see it?
Yeah. It's exactly what yours looks like.
So then you want to do, that's going to be driver's side. So this would be like that. So you got to bend this up.
I'll turn it this way so you can see it. Zero it out.
This is 4.9.
This is 4.9?
Yeah, 5.1.
So now, because we were splitting the difference and it was saying like 5 degrees when it was in the press, we can actually zero it out on the flat piece now of the control arm and then throw it up here. And we got 9.6 on this one and 8.6 on this one. So this one needs another pole on it and here, close to the same angle. It won't really matter though as far as drivability. We just want to make sure that when you put these on your car, it's not going to bind. Oh yeah. So, zero this, 9.6.
They look perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're good.
I think you're good.
Alright, so Caleb is going to explain why you need to bend this out. Super important.
So you don't have to bend it, but the thing with Wisefab is it's a drop knuckle, so it drops your ride height. And if you run a body kit like a doof kit or something, those kits are made to drop your car a lot and make it have that appeal of a big drop. So you need to raise your car essentially from what it was. You know, you have your ride height set, then you put a Wisefab knuckle on it, drops your car 2 inches. So then you want to bump it back up to that ride height that you liked before. But as you do that, it brings your control arms up, right? And as it brings your control arms up, the bottom of the knuckle here, there's a little too much material, and this has been revised in the new Wisefab kit, but this knuckle part, if this isn't bent, as the wheel rotates, which I can't do it right now because the shit's not hooked up, but as the wheel rotates, the knuckle comes really close to contact with the control arm. So you give it that nice little bend, and it bends the front of it up, but gives you clearance here where the knuckle passes by the control arm. When we get home, I'll show you on my car.
That's the fan trap.
Oh, fan trim?
Dad balling out.
Got a big overhaul today.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
we're back home. I'm just going to quickly unbox some of this stuff and we will have a little chat. Alright, so now that everything is unboxed, I can just kind of quickly walk you guys through exactly what you're looking at here. So, over here, obviously, we have the radiator for the S14. Here's the shroud and fan assembly that will sit on the radiator, and then it will go into the car. And then down here in the middle, we have the rear hubs. In that last video you guys saw, Caleb let me use his rear hubs that he had, so I bought you know, a replacement set to reimburse him for the hubs that he gave me. And here we have the OEM S14 hubs. These are actually OEM Nissan, whereas the rears are ISR. And then here, obviously, we have the Wisefab arms bent. We have the Wisefab top hats for the coilover relocation stuff. And then we have the Wisefab knuckles, as well as the tie rods and offset rack spacers. Up here, we have the ISR hydraulic handbrake line kit. We have 3 of them, just so that we don't have too little line. It's always nice to have extra line than it is to have too little, because then you're porked if you have too little. Here we have some fittings for the handbrake itself, and then the T for the lines to turn into 2, or the 1 line coming off the handbrake, I should say, will go to 2 with this piece right here. So that's basically everything. Coming over to Caleb's car, earlier in the video said we were going to kind of show you in person. Since this car is off the ground, we could kind of cycle through the steering angle so you guys could see exactly what we're talking about. So as you can see here, Caleb's Wisefab lower arm also has the bend in it, and I will show you exactly what we're talking about. So Chow, turn it really slowly, stop right there. So as you can see right here, even with the bend, right here is super duper close to hitting the control arm, and if you don't have the bend under the correct circumstances, this spot on the knuckle right there will touch the control arm and cause binding. And if you have a binding issue in a race car and you're hauling ass or whatever the case may be, you know, you want to make sure that your steering works. Now if it binds up, it's going to get stuck at whatever angle it gets stuck at, which kind of sucks. So that's basically the workaround to preventing that, is getting that bend right there so that this arm can travel all the way like that. So that's basically the reason why you bend the Wisefab control arm, for anyone wondering. Caleb has a pretty in-depth video on this. I will link that in the description. You guys should definitely go watch it. Very educational on this stuff. So yeah. So last but not least, to wrap up today's video, we're gonna throw some burners on the back of Chow's S14 because he's trying to send it tonight. Mismatched rear burners. That's how it goes.
Hey! Woo! Yeah, it's like it's not it.
No! Did you just rip the stock handbrake, dude? You savage! smoked it out.
Dude, she's dialed!
Back home safe and sound.